Heyo, OmniDogs and OmniKittens. It's OmniDog. Thanks for tuning in to what is going to be a very quick video on Christmas books. Books you can read at Christmas time that have Christmas as the theme, so it's Christmassy Christmas. And we're going to start out with Donald Duck, Christmas for Shacktown. This is the hardcover version, but you can, on Comixology, get the trade paperback. I think the trade paperback that has this story in it is still in print. This is a classic story by Carl Barks, and it's about 30 pages long. It's perfectly fine for all ages. This would be good for you to read with your kids. Christmas for Shacktown is one of the most classic stories that Carl Barks ever did. So I highly recommend that. It involves Scrooge McDuck, one of Carl Barks' invented characters, and it is a gem of a story. And so here's some more artwork from the good duck artist Carl Barks. And speaking of Disney, there's another book that you can get. This book's in print, and it's super fun. Disney Christmas Classics. This is a book that started publishing comic strips in 1960, and so it's a collection of comic strips that take the premise of classic Disney villains. I'm having trouble here. Classic Disney villains trying to ruin Christmas. So the very first story, you have Captain Hook from Peter Pan trying to ruin Christmas. Then you've got the Fox and the Puppet Master from Pinocchio trying to ruin Christmas. And they're black and white strips, but they that's fine. You can read them all. The artwork's really good. And the stories are fun because you get to see your favorite characters, even including 101 Dalmatians. And it has even things like The Lion King and Aladdin and Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Beauty and the Beast. These ran in newspapers all the way up into the 90s, from 1960 to let's see when the last one was published. But these are all ages too. Now there's Pocahontas. (1996, 1997). Yeah, so from 1960 to 1997, it ends with a Little Mermaid one. And this is an all-ages book that you can read with your kids, and it's really fun because you get to see your Disney villains trying to ruin Christmas. And it's a new kind of story, so it's fun. Now here's a couple of books that I don't think are all ages. These are a little darker. These are the Klaus books by Grant Morrison with great art by Dan Mora. These tell the story of the origin of Santa Claus, Saint Nicholas. But I don't know that I'd recommend these for kids because these can be dark and a little scary. Ultimately, they're lighthearted and fun, but they do go through some dark spots. Both of these books. This is called The New Adventures of Santa Claus, and then you have the original one. Now they're beautiful books with golden gilt edges and very nice oversized artwork that's beautiful, but they do cover some dark themes, so I don't know that I would read this with kids that are under 10. I think this is like 12 and up is what I would recommend for the Klaus books. Now, if you want to read them yourself, you're a grown-up and you want to read them yourself, you dig them because they're really good. Grant Morrison really, this is easily the most accessible books he's ever written are his Klaus adventures. And see, you can see right here, that's a little dark. So there you go. Those are some really quick books that you can pick up and read for Christmas time in 2018. And I hope you guys all have a great holiday season. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Please go ahead and subscribe. Hit that like button if you can. It has something to do with YouTube's algorithm. It helps me out somehow. I don't know how, but please hit the like button. Peace and love. Peace and love. Happy holidays. Take care.